All right, it's my Hearts of Iron debut on Twitch. I was streaming this scenario before on Mixer, and I decided to come over to Twitch just because they have a better option for the Hearts of Iron games, and even just like kind of niche games in general, where you can actually like see people's past videos and search for them and watch them. Whereas Mixer, you can't do that. Kind of sucks. So I figured come on here, and this is be a better way to get more engaged with the community, because then actually people can see my content. So yeah, we're gonna go from here, and then I've already kind of got into this scenario a bit. So I've done 2 videos on it, which are about 5 hours, or 3 videos and 5 hours of gameplay on this one already. So I started out at 1933. I'll give you a quick rundown of where I'm at right now. Started out in 1933, invaded Ethiopia, kicked the crap out of them, conquered them in like 5 weeks, and then I've just been building up my technology and stuff. 1933 kind of is the beginning of all scenario, and you're basically just building things up for quite a while before World War II actually kicks off. And but it's good because it allows some like interesting things to happen that kind of go off the course of history a little bit. So example of that was Britain, for some reason, had some big dissension problem, and the whole of the British Isle almost got conquered by partisans. And that also happened in Malta and Cyprus as well. So they lost both those countries, and then as soon as they went partisan, I declared war on them and conquered them and annexed them. So I ended up releasing Cyprus as a puppet of mine. For some reason, I don't know why, but this one usually like it releases it as a puppet and you automatically have an alliance with it, but this one it didn't do that. So I'm not sure why, but it's not letting me offer an alliance. It's giving me a 0% chance of working. So not sure what's going to happen with that later. Maybe when Germany ends up offering me an alliance and I join, maybe I'll get Cyprus in there too. But for now, yeah, like I still have puppet status on them, but for some reason, yeah, I'm just not allied with them. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, interesting things kind of happen. So Spanish Civil War just started, so we're gonna let that play out, see where that goes, which one wins. It's kind of a 50-50 shot at this point. You know, I've seen it go either way. It seems like one side never really favors the other. You just have a crapshoot of who's gonna win the war. So I'll probably get some events firing pretty soon to supply the Nationalist Front with arms and money and all that stuff and supplies. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. So I'll just continue into it here and get her going. Got the old fleet building up. Actually, I probably could have put that on my battleship, but no biggie. Yeah, so keep an eye on the Spanish Civil War. Spanish states trying to spy on me? The fascists? Really? Come on. The Olympics. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 1940 Olympics will be canceled. Okay, so just take a look at the tech. Special materials is the big one I'm waiting for. That's going to open up like whole range of aircraft, stuff like that to research armor and artillery. Well, Spaniards, the fascists are looking good in the north. There, I see. So I'll add some to repairing my provinces. So every time you get an IC finished construction, you're going to need to crank up the repair provinces tab up to like 0.19. Just because like the IC only starts at a certain amount here. So we'll go Macula. So now it's at, so it just finished one, so it only finished half of the IC. One thing I noticed from that, actually, looking at that, so I'm going to end up with 1.93 out of 2, and that's because of the infrastructure effect. So what I should have done, if I'd been a little more diligent with it, is build the industry in a higher infrastructure environment. So like this province here that has 80% would have been better, would have been the better option, or 90 here, because then I get more out of my industry. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Maybe later, like I can also, you know, dump some money into increasing the infrastructure in that area. But for now, I'll just leave it. Now, one thing I need to do really quick is install my alert box. I should have really had that done beforehand, but okay. Yeah, now I kind of also decided to use a background on my videos here, so you're not going to see my cursor go beyond the game window, but you can see all around that I added a background, and yeah, just for some like little effect to kind of fill in all the dead space and, you know, just, I guess, add a little more to the game. Okay, so I got some more IC finished. Way more. And then, so I'll just leave that 0.19 for now. And I get to deploy a tactical bomber squadron. So I'll have this one come back to Rome. Actually, let's go to Napoli. Deploy that one there, and that'll be a complete unit. Perfect. So eventually I'll start kind of stopping, I'll start stopping the factory production. So this one will run out next year, so June 1937, and then I'll start putting more money into actually building an army up, because it's going to be about that time. Whoa, stutter. Oh, the value's resetting. Trotsky's show trials in Moscow. Oh yeah, so later on in the Communist Revolution and the Soviet Union, they ended up basically sidelining Trotsky, and Stalin basically had him executed. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. So that's really strange that they're able to do that, because they shouldn't be able to if I'm not in an alliance. But I guess because I'm part of like they're my puppet, that I can trade tech with them. Like, so if you look with Germany, I'm not allowed to trade blueprints. But with Cyprus, I am. Interesting, even though I'm not an ally. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. So what are they? I can't see what they're researching. So what I'll do, I'll just give them everything. I only have like maybe 4 of them, I think. Yeah. I doubt they're even going to research any of this. See if I'm getting any resources from them yet. It'll say from puppets. It doesn't look like it. Or am I doing any trade from them? No. Getting some good stuff from Malta now, though. It's perfect. Okay, so industry's starting to add to my value here, so that's good. So I'm kind of sideline this a little bit, I think. Maybe we'll just start on infantry divisions. Right, tanks. Well, it takes 118 days to produce an armored unit. Mountain's 151. Okay, so let's see. So what I'm going to base this on is the future terrain I'm going to be fighting in. So Greece, a lot of mountains, hills. Turkey, I'd imagine I'll probably start fighting them at some point. North Africa, maybe. A lot of desert too. A lot of hills around Ethiopia. So yeah, I might want some mountain divisions. So that's going to be a bit of a slow burn unit, 151 days to produce. So I'll stick with that for now. Maybe we'll do some with AT brigades, or sorry, artillery brigades. Do 4 of them. Stalin's doing his great purge, eh? Well, that's nice of him. Okay, so here we go. Spanish Civil War, non-intervention. Major European governments called for non-intervention in the Spanish Civil War to prevent it from turning into an international battleground. Led by France, the major powers signed the protocols of non-intervention and naval surveillance to ensure the neutrality of the European powers. Although the major powers formally signed these protocols, nationalist Spain still received fairly constant aid from the fascist nations. Soviet aid to Republican Spain was relatively limited. So, no, I'm not going to accept the agreements. What gives me the best benefits? I'm going to probably go with a full intervention. Ignore the agreements. And the Soviet Union accepted the agreements, so I'd imagine that's going to... Oh, the Germans accepted the agreements. Fucking wussies. Okay, well, we'll see how that plays out. I mean, I'm providing them more stuff, so maybe the nationalist guys will win. They look like they're doing all right so far. They don't have the capital, but... That's nice of them. Okay, perfect. Yeah, right now I'm going to bet on the Spanish state winning, but I mean, that could turn around. You never know, right? Okay, close air support's done. Well, let's go with, I don't know if tank destroyer, that might need that tech team for that. We'll see. Oh, this one at 4. Yeah, it's looking like the best one. This one is 4 as well, so potato, potato. Oh, that one needs a mathematic. Okay, I didn't even think about that. So I might be able to get a little more of that because there's 2 mathematics slots in there. So right now I'm only 3 out of 5 with the one I picked before. So I might be able to do a little bit better here. All right, so this guy has 3 of the slots at 5 skills, so that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Unless there's something I'm gonna need him for here, but I don't think so. Where was he? Oops. I'm all over the place here. Gotta slow down my brain. Okay. There we are. Technically, I'm supposed to not be very friendly with Albania because that's how the history played out, but I'll accept that trade agreement. Alright, fighter's done. I'm kind of inclined to pick the longer range fighters just because if I'm fighting in Africa, especially if the war gets down here, there's not a lot of air bases. So you look at like here, Khartoum is all we have for this area. Mombasa is all you have for here, so kind of like slim pickings there as far as that goes. So I think I'll do longer range. Let's see what I can get for here. 5, 4, 7. There's 2 out of 7 for that. That would be 3 out of 7, I guess. Three out of 7. 4 out of 4. Sorry, all these numbers I'm rattling off. It's kind of the way I remember it in my head. So when I say like 4 out of 4, I mean 4 out of 5 with 4 skill. So that's still the better option. So I'm almost done special materials. Actually, do I have any resources accumulating here? Oh, I do too. Now, do I have a trade convoy going from Mombasa? Massawa? Yeah, I do, okay. So what I need to check is that increasing, which I think it is. So more is getting stored there every day. Okay, so 144 metal. And we'll go to midnight the next day, and that should change. And 144.32. So we're pretty much on par. Okay, so 0.32. Yeah, so it's increasing slightly. So I'll just put one more ship. And that should be enough. Oh, Ireland is sending aid to the nationalist Spain. Interesting. Ireland's yeah, market liberal. Huh. Weird. Never knew that happened. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe that's just an alternate thing. Okay, so special materials are done. So that kind of opens up a few things. Tabulating machine, which is good. It gives me a good research modifier bonus, and it helps with my surveillance. So now we're look up. Yeah, no, I got all these aircraft open. Some more stuff for naval, infantry. Do the improved SMG if I want. So what's my modifier at 105? I think I might. Okay, I want to save that for later. So, well, actually, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's the best one, it seems. So I'm gonna go infantry. Do the SMG first. So 4 at 5. Not a lot of good options here. Yeah, huh. Bummer, man. So only got these two. That's it for the... It's kind of shitty. This one's just chugging along. Okay. Not gonna worry about that for now. So I have lots of manpower. Don't need to worry about that part. Yeah, I'll do that tabulating machine. So I'll have 4 of those at 4 skill. And all of them at 3. We'll go with Malta. Yeah, looks like Spanish Republic's in dire straits here. I have no idea what that event was. Crusades against the Sons of Cain. Like Cain from Kung Fu? Whoa. Whoa, that's a... So that's an ahistorical thing. So that didn't happen in history. So in history, the Japanese attacked the Chinese, but now they're in an alliance together. Interesting. Okay, cool. We got ourselves another different event. Oh yeah. Devaluation with the Italian lira. Yeah. So as well, let's just read this out. The new policies introduced by the Italian government increased military spending following a price increase that hit the country. As a result, the government decided to devalue the lira to lower prices and try to stabilize the value of the currency. The Ethiopian War and the previous decisions of European governments also prompted this decision. So yeah, a lot of the countries were doing this in the Great Depression. They were devaluing their currencies in order to avoid deflation. So devaluation doesn't lower prices, but whatever. I'll forgive him for that little economic hiccup. Basically, anytime you see me go to the tech page for no reason, it's because I'm drinking beer. So I got quite a surplus going on right here. So let's see, am I getting anything from puppets yet? Nothing yet. Huh. I figured I would have got something by now, but I guess not. Yeah, they're up to full value too, but their industry isn't. Which is weird. Because they did have 8 before. Maybe I shouldn't have released them as a puppet. I figured they would get more industry. Guess not. Xi'an incident. So imagine communist China is probably going to get taken over at some point now that they're pretty much on their own because they don't have to fight against blah 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 the Japanese. Can't even talk tonight. That's what 7 straight night shifts will do to you. Thankfully though, that's the last for me. I don't have to do that shit for another year, or hopefully for the rest of my life. Okay, so I always do want to keep one factory going. So I got Como and Isernia. I don't know where those are. Como, where's Como? Como and Isernia. Eh? Como. Okay, so the infrastructure is not horrible there. And where is Isernia? Isernia. Right here? Yep, that's 60. Okay, so I'm going to make that one will not extend past 5. So this one will be infinite. Actually, we could even just uncheck this. So should this line be abandoned when the requested amount is reached? No. So I always want to keep IC expanding because, I mean, you're going to be using more supplies as your army gets bigger, stuff like that. So, okay, beer break. And the reason why I go to the tech page when I go for a beer break, because it's if I go off the screen with the cursor, this happens. So tech page stops that. Okay, what do we got here? Accept the agreements in Spanish Civil War. So they did it again. They pussied out again. No, I'm gonna ignore it again. Italian intervention. So it looks like it's working. I mean, they've pretty much got the whole country. So Rome-Berlin Axis Pack. Okay. Yep, sign that shit. Still ahead of France, so that's good as far as industrial capacity goes. An old autosave stutter. Well, Republicans making a comeback. Okay. Secondary armament on this one. Vienna Conference. Conference marked the gradual consolidation of Italian power in the Danubian Basin. Let me speak. So I imagine that's a precursor to taking over Albania. Start the commission. Okay, non-intervention agreements. It's eating up a lot of my manpower, but whatever. I want them to win, so. You know, having a non-hostile Spanish country as the war progresses and I end up closing the Mediterranean is way better than having a hostile nation. Because I really don't know, I can't remember what happens if the Republic succeeds. I don't think they'd ever join the Allies, but I mean, it could happen. But it looks like they're pretty much screwed here, so. Not like you really got to worry about it. Patrol. Put you on, yeah. Just as I always think that they're done, they just make a little bit of a comeback. Okay, production. Don't need that anymore. Just about done reinforcing. Kind of crank that down a little bit. Damn, they just keep on accepting it, eh? I wonder what it's doing for my belligerents. Yeah, it's getting up there. Way higher than Germany. What's my diplomacy with the Allies looking like? 121. 118. Wow, still really high. That's surprising. Okay, got another IC here. Crank that up. Oh, yes, it is. We're in dire straits, I would say. Okay. Let's go with tanks. Put some research into Zapanzas. Might have to wait though, because I want that one. Okay, I'll have to wait. So 106, and I'm doing tabulating machines. So let's do maybe one of these. So eventually I want to get production planning, so we kind of need to start planning for that a little bit. So industrial training institutes after this. Which production planning I'll need? These ones. And taxes. Oh, I want that guy for that though. Okay, so I'll wait till he's finished that, and in the meantime, could do specialized units and get the next mountain division. So 4 at 5 skill for Beretta. It's only a 3. It's not very good. In fact, it's pretty shit. A 1, even better. Okay, Beretta it is. A lot of events going on there. Nothing to do with me. Oh, just about done, eh? Your shit's weak. Shit's weak. Did it all on my own, too. Didn't have any help from you fuckers. Thanks for nothing. Honor the agreements. Pfft. You want something done, you just gotta do it yourself, eh? Tactical bomber, so look for a tank buster. Carpet bomber. Don't have a tank buster. Okay, let's go for a lieutenant general then. So machine is gonna be next. That'll take a little while because it's got to end with industrial engineering, which this guy does not have. Plus 5 victory points. Fuck yeah. Yeah, everybody seems to get industrial planning bonuses except me. Or events, I mean. There you go. Hey, sweet. Take that. Okay. So let's go influence nation. Okay, so that gave me 2 blueprints, right? So where am I going here? That one. So, oh, I already had basic interceptor, so obviously that didn't do anything, but I got the self-propelled artillery, so that helps. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't even try to seek an agreement with me. Well, what the fuck, over? Thanks for nothing. That'll be my new saying in this game. Thanks for nothing. Oh, he tried to fail. Thanks for nothing. So wheat's already taken care of. Actually, I should be kind of getting some spies into the UK. UK and France. 7 to 7, maybe we'll do states as well, but on a lower scale. Okay, what's my espionage budget? Nada. I'll crank that up a little bit. Just keep it there for now. I don't really need a lot. Not yet. Secondary armament, you say? Okay, well, everybody has one here. These are submarines. Okay, did I screw up or what? Nope. Okay, so those need to come back to Italy so I can refit them. So I should only have 3 more to go then. No, 4, 5, 6. Oh damn, that's a heavy cruiser too. So 5 more. So I'm gonna do 2 more, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need a beer reload. Alright, we're back. Sweet sound of victory. Just looking at that pictures of those ships. It kind of looks like a really light heavy cruiser. Where that one looks pretty cool. Look at that camouflage, that's pretty gnarly. These old ancient things, eh? Marco Polo. Oh, it's cool when you get these little events. They come from when you own African provinces. So obviously, the more you have, the more you get. So you can get actually a lot of material growth out of here, which is really helpful. No, get a slider movement. Okay, so I got Hawk Lobby maxed out, Central Planning's maxed out. Probably go. So upgrade time and cost gets a little more expensive if I go standing army, but you get a better organization bonus and a gearing bonus. So we're gonna do that. Actually, now that I just hit that, probably the smarter thing would have been to do interventionism over, because that gives me less civil expense. Whereas I don't need the organization bonus quite yet. But, whatever. It's a minor little hiccup. Oh yeah, now I can get LVCPs, or LCVPs. So I think that'd probably be one of the next things I research. Maybe after the interceptors. Doesn't really seem like I'm going to get more of those opportunities to take places like Cyprus and Malta anymore. Or, sorry, Cyprus and Malta right here. It seems like the descent's kind of toned down now, so... But at least I got those opportunities now. Or when I did, I mean. Nationalist China annexed that country I cannot pronounce. Cool. Man, so that's pretty crazy. Look at this. So they're all allies. That's interesting. That's a big move for the future. Okay, tank destroyer prototype. So I was going to use him for military service, right? Yeah, I'll do that one first. Okay, so I want that LCVP. 7, 2. Oh, it's a skill 8. Wow, that's a good tech team. So that one just popped up in January, because every year you get new tech teams, well, potentially, and new leaders and stuff. So, huh. Well, all right. I will use that guy then. Excuse me, holy. You should burn through that one pretty quick. Once he gets past the math. Man, I can't even speak tonight. What the hell is going on with me? basic infantry. Come on, baby. Okay, I want to save that one for Beretta, I think, unless I got a better one that I don't know about yet. Well, three skill. Nah. Man, for how much I'm going to be focused on infantry in this war, I really don't have a lot of good tech teams for them. Just gotta make do with what I got. So we'll go tactical bomber maybe. There's that one that had all of them. Yeah, right here. Mexican government control oil reserves. Pemex. Effort for rearmament. Italian Fascist Council urges our concentrated effort to rearm the country before the new international situations. Given the potential threat of war in the short term, the government has called an effort to all sectors to carry out a military buildup in the shortest time possible. So what's this going to give me? National Ascent plus 4. I'm going to give it a better IC total. And a whole bunch of construction. Yeah, better IC total, so that's good. Okay, so I typically don't usually want stuff like this. Like I'll produce this shit in my own time. Oh, oops! Just about canceled that. That could have been bad. Okay, so crank that back up. This too. Should have had this done beforehand. I'm usually like pretty tip top on it, but I was kind of got caught sleeping there. Capital fire control. Woo, 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 woo. Battleships, yeah, battleships. What other brigade attachments do I have for capitals? Nope, nope. Oh, I got torpedoes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. I'll wait till I get like radar or AA or something. Anti-aircraft is even kind of a waste of time because it really like, even if naval bombers attack you, you don't take much out of them versus what they do to ships. So it's kind of like not really worth the resources you dedicate towards it by producing it. Sweet. Actually, now that I was looking at brigade attachments, what can I get for just regular ships? I can get AA for those. Actually, you know what? No, I already got this producing, so I already have a gearing bonus on it, but I should be producing some escort fighters at some point here too. So yeah, I'm gonna get that going. Let's do 4 of them for now. And then brigade attachments, we'll do, we put some fire controls on some cruisers, do 5 of those. Whoa, whoa. Did I cancel that or not? Oh, oops. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, here. Italian, Yugoslav, non-aggression, and neutrality pact. Okay. Cool. Just about done tabulating machine. Yeah, I might as well keep on going on it, I think. So what I got here, 3, 6. Three at 3. No, sorry, 4, because that has math. Oh, 5. Look at that. It's like it was made for it, eh? So yeah, once I get these two and this, I will be able to do production planning, and that will be pretty kick ass. Oh, got a mountain division. Hells yeah. Let's put them on. Holy, where am I going here? I'm all over the map. Literally, Savona. I always put a commando leader in command of this, just so, yeah, why not? Because you get a bonus with commando leaders. I don't know if the Panzer leader will give him a penalty, or penalty to the unit. We'll see. See what happens. Created Trans-Canada Airlines, probably the birth of Air Canada, the shittiest airline in history. Come and visit, eh? Even though basically I told them I wouldn't protect them, they're still like, yeah, we'll be your friend. Okay, so this... So once I'm done specialized units, I'll do improved infantry, which will require a lot of upgrades again. But that's a little ways off, that's a few months, so... In the meantime, I could probably just keep on adding it towards production. Come on, there we go. I think I might stop that tactical bomber run. I don't feel like I really need that many. How many do I have now? I think I got 6. National Air Force comparison. So tactical bomber, yeah, I have 6. So I think I can cancel that and then do some close air support. Because I only have 1 more left anyway. So yeah, we're gonna kibosh that one and we'll go with CAS. We'll do 4 of those. And then I could probably do something else too then. So I'll What next, you say? Need some destroyers. I don't really have a lot of those. Sea attack, 4.5, 6.5. Excuse me. Let's do 5 of those. Wait, how many days is that? 262 days to develop one of them. Man, that's so long. Screw it. Kind of need it. Okay, so I got LCVPs, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of that run for a little while, so we'll concentrate on something else, which will probably be aircraft. So 3 at 7. Mussolini laid the first stone of the city it claims to be the largest in the film industry. Ideas. I thought I already had this one. Oh yeah. Before it went industrial capacity in Rome -1, but obviously this is kind of like the payoff. Okay, perfect. I'll take that. Okay, let's do the infantry. So that's skill 11, so that's going to take a while. Oh, what? No way, Jose. The Oslo Pact, eh? not sure what the point of this transport is. Like, I don't know if the Italians are really big on using paratroopers or not. Seems like just a really random thing to give me. It's like, especially straight from the beginning too. Okay, here's this interesting thing. Mussolini's government had maintained that Italy needed an aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean, something that the Navy knew it was not possible, mainly because of the poor relations between the naval and air forces, among which there was little collaboration. So the first design was prepared in 1936 but never entered production. Well, I mean, if 2% air units morale. No, like, come on, you gotta think big here. Money minus 100, supply stockpile minus 300. That's sweet fuck all. To get 2 blueprints, yeah, done. Yeah. Well, what can I build next? I think I'm good on naval forces. Maybe I'll do the tank. Tank units. Okay, so that gets rid of one production line for factories. So that's kind of all coming into play, where I now can shift my production towards building up my forces. Okay, so I need to put that up to next turn. 1-9. On Toronto as well. Wow, okay. You know what? I'm going to keep Rovigo going for now. .5 mil. Okay. Whoa. Too much, too much. Okay. 109, so still doing pretty well, so I'm going to keep on going on those. Taxes? Yeah, why not? Who doesn't love taxes?
Secondary armaments. Put you here.
I would rather pay more taxes than belong to the Axis. You know, it's funny that a lot of taxes that were initiated in World War II are still around. How do you like that? Anytime you hear a politician say they want to put in another tax, do not assume that it's going to be taken away shortly. Yeah, I actually should be handling my resources a little bit better here. Kind of getting a little sloppy. So let's go trade. I need energy and metal. So Germany has a lot of energy. And I'm pretty tight with them, so let's go up to like 10. 3, maybe a little less. Or a little more. Okay. Metal. Hungary. Just keeps going and going. Didn't we just do this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, might as well go for more production. Let's do some more interceptors. Wait, how many fighters do I have? 0. 5 interceptors. So let's do some fighters. Okay, let's check what we got here. Fighter 3. Air attack 8, 8, 3, 6, 7, 5. Okay, let's get a round of fighters going. Well, that trade agreement sure lasted a long time, fuckers. Okay, yeah, thanks for that. Let's do another one with somebody else other than you. What, Yugoslavia? Okay. Okay, so tactical bomber. So I originally researched that in order to like upgrade my production line, then I ended up abandoning it completely. So that didn't really change mine as far as that goes. Let's go with the fighters. Wait. Hey. 387. Yep, it's looking like the best one. La-di-da-di-da. Let's just crank this up to like extremely fast. Because there's really not a lot going on right now. So I just want to cruise through these years as quickly as I can. Alright. So yeah, that'll be for the future, I think. I think I might not even bother with the industrial line, and I'll just go with the armor. Four. Oops. Gotta realize if I adjust my headset, it probably creates a lot of noise in the stream. Okay, so having this one little extra thing probably not giving me a huge bonus compared to having like somebody at 7 take care of it. So I'm gonna try that. Actually, no, what am I talking about? So I can look January 16th, 1938. So instead of guessing, I have a date which it's going to be completed at. So that seems like a long time. August to January? Damn. Okay, and then let's go to the other one, which had this. So January 7th. And the other one was what? 16th. So, okay, so it is better to use the other one. What? No. Oh, whoa, what the? Stutter. Holy hell. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Oh yeah, elite units, right on. Okay, so that's one cool thing about Iron Cross is it gives you the ability to create elite units. So they're like specific to each country. I think like Germany has the most specific ones. You get like different SS units that are named after like, well, actually like they're authentic units. So like the 5th SS Panzer Division Viking, stuff like that. Whereas like other ones are just general. I think the Italian ones are called Camisare or something like that, which I don't know what that means, but they definitely have a huge advantage over like regular units. So I always produce them. It'd be foolish not to. Man, it's a big manpower cost though, eh? Minus 180. Holy shit. Sure, notice the difference in this new. I don't know if it's the Iron Cross mod or the Arsenal Democracy mod, but or sorry, the newest patch. But the I mean, I'm setting on extremely fast, and that's only as fast as it's going. I'm assuming that's because the values are not updating properly, which is pretty shitty as far as I'm concerned. Let's start with counters. Maybe that'll make a difference. No. Hmm. Okay, got some escort fighters. I'll put them on one of these. Yeah, might as well keep on going. Commando? Anybody got a commando? There we go. Yeah, fire control. How rude. Accuse Italy and ships torpedoed. Yeah, well, stick it up your ass. Oh, fucking calling in for shit. Fuck you. Do what I want. Okay, I know I had some other heavy cruisers. Where'd they go? Right here? Oh, where the hell are they? Right here. I think probably as soon as taxes are done, I'll probably call it, I think, for the night. Finish the stream up. We'll pick it back up next time. Man, Germany's turning into a powerhouse. Look at that. 329. Got a lowly 155. Soviet Union, hey? Spy on me, spy on you. Let's do a little more espionage here. State visit to Germany. Oh man, just right before that March on Rome celebration, I got more dissent. Bad timing. Hmm. 110. Okay. Let's go to that one first. Do I have any better tech teams yet? No. Okay, I will end it there. Thanks for watching. Give me a follow on Twitch. I stream on there, do the live streams for this, and you can give me a follow on YouTube if you like the content. I will have more in this playlist. We'll continue this playthrough hopefully soon, and I will see y'all later. Okay, peace.